So we've got music from Shaka Khan with Diamonds Are Forever. Then we had from the Empire soundtrack Rumor Willis with Crazy Crazy for You, back to Betty LaVette and her rendition of Crazy, which was made more popular by CeeLo. Happy Wednesday. It is iiiYansaje Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, bringing you the music, the mystics, and the mojo on radio for the cosmos. 222.9 The Mothership. And it is February 18th, 2026, and the day is vibing on a 3. And for those of us that live the Orisha life, that's crossroad energy. So if SU is throwing you a couple of curveballs, it's just some transformations in your life that need to be brought to your attention, and nothing does it quicker than something that might get on your last nerve. Because in order to see real change in your life, the most important person's nonsense to get tired of is your own. It is the ninth Wednesday of winter solstice and the fourth of Aquarius season. And tonight the moon is waxing in the 12th house of Pisces. And of course, Pisces is the house of the subconscious mind. So make sure that you are doing your due diligence working under tonight's waxing moon. Fresh off the new, fresh off the fire horse. And I hope all of y'all are saddled up because heaven knows that I am. If you have been listening to the Mothership since 12 o'clock a.m., you started out with some third eye sleep meditation all the way up into your 6 a.m. cosmic weather forecast. Then we had the rising Bimbe to Oya before getting to the exotic Mothers of Song. So here's what you get each and every Wednesday that you tune into Rotation 3 of the Mothership's 7 orbits. Wednesdays, Mercury, Uranus, purples, Ibashe Oya, Ibashe Nanaburu, maroons, exotic voices of the mothers. Welcome to Wednesdays on the Mothership, 222.9. Beam up. And we are back. So, if you are watching or listening to this from Facebook, there's a player right there on the page where you can beam up, tune in, and jam out. And if you're already listening over the Mothership's airwaves, we are grooving to the sounds of Miles Davis's Bitches Brew. And Wednesdays, we had In the Whirlwind with Mama Tweed at 12:30. And we have so many other things coming up on the Mothership. Not to mention, we are making ready to celebrate 5 years on the air. So, I am running a soft fund drive. So, if you've been enjoying the music, the mystics, and the mojo, then please show your support using the PayPal link in this video's description box. Let me run that real quick before I get to your Wednesday Open Book Tarot read. This is 222.9 The Mothership, and here's what's going on today in the orbit. 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio celebrates 5 years on the airwaves. On 222 February 22nd, we celebrate 7 old school music rotations dedicated to the preservation of the musical genius of our ancestors. We've been spinning the rare cuts, pulling the jewels off the B-sides, and feeding your soul 7 different ways. And these planetary rotations are aligned with the daily ruling planets and the 7 main Orisha. We celebrate 5 years of spiritual teachings, highlights of special artists, cosmic ear hustles with everyday people, and everyday cosmic weather forecasts. We celebrate infusions with DJ Black Ice. We celebrate 5 years of wisdom sharing, building, and soul feeding groove. So if you have been enjoying the music, the mystics, and the mojo, then use the links in the description box of this video to show your support to 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio, whether it be a singular donation or make it a monthly thing. No amount is too great or small, so let's come together as one cosmic nation under the groove and keep 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio on the air for years to come. Celebrating 5 years. Ashe. And we are back. Okay, so today's oracle is the Mayan Oracle Tarot deck. And I like to use this deck because it's very good for introduction. And today's thought with tricky winds, 3 on the daily numerology, Oya being of transformation, where Eshu represents the choices and the crossroads. What self tricks do we need to avoid to stay on the path of continued positive transformation? Let's see what the cards have to say. I'm going to shuffle a little bit, and then I'm going to split. Okay. So on the east hand, we have card 13, which is universal movement. How we trick ourselves is always wanting things to stay the same, when life is constant change and constant transformation. But your choices have a very strong influence in which universal you're going to take, the movement of 5D ascension or the movement of staying stuck in the 3D, because even stagnance is movement. Choosing not to move is still movement because it allows everything else to be moved around you. Then we have the Eek card. And this is a star glyph that represents transformation, that represents letting things leave that need to leave. So when it comes to tricky energy, and it's funny, it's kind of a T shape in the middle of this card. Sometimes you will be tempted to keep things the way they are because it's comfortable and familiar when you know that it's time for some change. And while change is uncomfortable, changes for the better and changes for the worst are both so because they both require you to disrespect your comfort zone. But with the universal movement card, I'm feeling an energy of trusting in divine alignment. So allow yourself to align with the way the universe is moving in positive vibration, of course. And it will be made very clear to you what you need to let go of. And the trick is in wanting things to stay the same at the cost of the growth you need. Don't get hoodwinked. There's my general message. Oh, manifestations at the bottom of the deck. There you have it, sports fans. All right, so there's my general message. Should you need a personal read, give me a call on the Mothership's Mentorship and Guidance Hotline at 314-200-0368. Or you can use the pin site, links in the description box, to schedule hourly, 45, 25, whatever time frame you'd like, and pre-recorded with a 24-hour turnaround. As always, this is 222.9 The Mothership, celebrating 5 years on the air, and here is what's going on today in the orbit. Okay, where's my commercial? Thank you. Don't make me land a tornado where I could have been a cool breeze. Oh yeah. The Uranus collection, brought to you by the Mothership Mystic Boutique. All proceeds go to 222.9, the Mothership Internet Radio for the road less traveled. Beam up. And we are back. So, today's channeled song So right up next on the playlist, here is Amy Winehouse with Me and Mr. Jones. There's a tricky love song. 222.9 The Mothership, internet radio for the cosmos. Beam. You know what makes orbits so fascinating? They move very, very fast, yet appear to be moving very slow. Actually, orbits do both simultaneously. 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio is a 24/7 orbit rotation of old school grooves, planetary funk, and mystic teaching. Here's what's going on today in the Mothership's orbit.